So we can finally kick ShotGrid to the curb and save thousands of dollars by using an add-on that I've created for Google Chat. It's designed for you to track images or RV session files, and you just @mention the bot, put in some notes, like notes, and it will build a card and keep everything in a spreadsheet, all managed and tracked for you. So the problem with ShotGrid is that it ends up tracking data inside of the ShotGrid chat, inside of the notification spam in email, which is a nightmare. We all spend time trying to filter that out. And then there's the normal chat for the company. So that just is redundant, obviously. So instead of doing that, we just put everything into chat, and we keep everything here instead of having a separate place. So when you're putting in items for review, you could also throw in images and review images or videos as well. Just @mention the bot. You can put in some notes or not. And it will ask you to put in some submission notes here. And the principle behind all of this is that you would have a space for each asset, shot, or team. So, for example, I could put in some shot notes, or notes here, and save changes. And then everything is kept under the initial post. So you're able to view everything here and kind of interact with it quickly. So you could quickly say release and continue, for example, and add tags and details. Like, okay, let's send this as a wedge. Let's save that. And it's all tracked for the against the asset or shot or whatever the thing could be, RV session file. The cool thing is, though, is that it does a bit more than that, because that's a great place to just have a discussion. You can add, @mention and add more notes, add links to other things. But it's actually very configurable and connects to the whole OpenBID ecosystem. So the cool thing is here, it's all managed through one spreadsheet, which you can see here. So you can track everything and edit everything you wish here. So you can change what the statuses are. It lists spaces, but you can configure what even the help text says, the departments, all the phases. These phases are actually very specific that I've honed in over years of being in the VFX business to kind of push the client politely through the phases. And then if different types of details and even special circumstances, like send as a wedge or send as a sequence. And then every single iteration that's done on any of these bots, it's all tracked inside the spreadsheet, which can handle millions and millions of cells. So it's completely configurable, and you can click the refresh button to refresh from that spreadsheet. It's running from a cache, but it will refresh every few hours anyway. But the really powerful part is when you start using it to build spaces for you. So the app add-on cannot make a space under its own permissions. It has to be done as a user. That's security stuff, basically. So you could obviously just type in, test1, test2. But what's really powerful is when you put in a OpenBID spreadsheet URL. So let me just grab one here, and let's say this is show 10, and here's the URL, and then so basically it's going to look at the OpenBID spreadsheet, get all the data from it, create spaces for all the shots that are not emitted, and then also place the details from that into the chat. So then you can track it. So this is the asset I just made with reference video, and here's the shot I just made. So this is all the info from OpenBID. And the cool thing is you're seeing videos and thumbnails, but it's also connected to this chat here, which is the asset. And that's it. It's really easy to use, easy to track, and that's it. We don't need ShotGrid anymore because I can just, pin this to my board, and I can add more tasks or view the threads, and just manage everything here. It's super simple. Okay, that's it.